The message of peace and unity takes center stage as Nigeria joins the rest of the world to celebrate Eid el-FITR. The festival, which commenced at the sighting of the crescent moon, signals the end of the 29 or 30 days fasting by Muslims across the world. This next report has more. It's a day of celebration for more than 1.6 million Muslims across the world. Today marks the end of the month of Ramadan and the start of Shawwal, the 10th month of the lunar-based Islamic calendar. With Muslims making up about 45% of its population, Eid el-FITR is a big deal in Nigeria, and the government has announced 2 days of holiday to mark the celebration. It's about 9 a.m. and this mosque in Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria is filled to the brim. The celebration begins with the communal dawn prayers and is followed by a short sermon.
Government in all strata, at the state level, at the federal level, at the local government level, to know that on the day of Qiyamah, Allah will ask them to come and account for how they have ruled us.
After that, a message of peace and unity is preached by the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed.
What is infrastructure development is peace. Once you can achieve peace and unity, and we can stop overheating the polity, and we look at this country as belonging to all of us, and we adopt the attitude of this country being the only place that we have, and we shun this us against them, and we do not allow religion and ethnicity to color our views.
Reiterating his message for the day, NASFAD Chief Missioner Iman Maruf Abdulaziz urged the federal government to address the growing spate of insecurity while also dismissing negative reports surrounding President Buhari's attendance of the OIC summit.
While we thank Allah for giving us successful elections, I want to implore the government at various strata, federal government level, state government level, local government level, to ensure that there's peace, there's security in the land. The stories we are hearing about banditry, the stories we are hearing about kidnapping, they are very, very disturbing. And the first responsibility of any government is to ensure the safety of life and property. We know that the government is making effort, but we ask them to do more to ensure that we live and sleep with our 2 eyes closed. May the Almighty God assist them. The issue of security is a source of concern. Number 2, the rabble-rousers have come again. They want to create problems for this country. They are eating the polity. President Buhari attended the annual IC summit in Mecca, in Jeddah, a few days ago. A lot of people are now reading religious meaning to it, forgetting that a former president who is a Christian, President Goodluck Jonathan, attended the same summit in 2013 and no dust was raised. Why should we continue to read meaning to every effort made by the government to ensure that there is development in the land? We tell them that there is no religious agenda, there is no national agenda in our membership of OIC.
Muslim faithful are also admonished to abide by the teaching of Eid as the month of Shawwal begins.
Yes, we've learned a lot, and we're supposed to continue with the goodness that we started during the month of Ramadan. We're supposed to continue to be just, to be pious, to be good ambassadors of Islam. We're supposed to love our neighbors, to care for the needy, to care for the economic disadvantaged ones, and to maintain peace within the home, the community, and the society at large. The lessons we've learned is a lot, but it should not stop now. We should continue.
There are 2 Eids in Islam, Eid el-FITR, also referred to as a smaller Eid, and Eid al-Adha, or Festival of the Sacrifice, which is the bigger Eid. Muslims celebrate Eid to show thankfulness to Allah in hope of having past sins forgiven and an opportunity to wipe the slate clean.